The debate has raged in pubs, parks and living rooms for the better part of 2 decades. It's a classic English argument, isn't it? Scholes or Lampard? It's a question that has divided football fans more than almost any other. On one side, you have Paul Scholes, the quiet magician from Manchester, a player's player revered by the greats. On the other, FrankLampard, Chelsea's goal-scoring phenomenon, a midfielder who redefined what was possible from the middle of the park. Both were titans of the Premier League era, the heartbeat of 2 dominant teams. They were different, yet equally brilliant. Let's look at the numbers. They tell quite a story. Paul Scholes, a one-club man, turned out for Manchester United an incredible 718 times. He found the back of the net on 155 occasions, a very respectable figure for a central midfielder. But his game was about more than just goals. Paul Scholes was a footballing purist's dream. He was all about technique. He was all about intelligence. His vision was second to none. He could see passes that no one else in the stadium could, not even his own teammates sometimes. He played the game in his head, always 1 or 2 steps ahead of the opposition. His long-range passing was a thing of beauty, switching the play with effortless grace. He could drop a 60-yard pass onto a winger's big toe. FrankLampard, on the other hand, was a different kind of beast altogether. He was a physical powerhouse, an athlete of the highest order. His stamina was incredible. He was an 8 in 10 player every single week, rarely injured, always available. His game was built on intelligence of movement. He mastered the art of the late run into the penalty area. His timing was impeccable. When you look at their medal collections, it's clear these were 2 serial winners. Paul Scholes has one of the most decorated careers in English football history. With Manchester United, he won an astonishing 11 Premier League titles. 11. He also lifted the FA Cup 3 times, Champions League twice. He was a central figure in United's historic treble-winning season in 1999. His success spanned different eras. Class of '92, Ronaldo and Rooney years. He was the constant thread running through 2 decades of dominance. Scholes provided so many moments of magic. Who can forget that volley against Aston Villa, the ball dropping out of the sky, and he just meets it perfectly. It was a thunderbolt from 25 yards out against Barcelona. A swirling, dipping strike that flew into the top corner. FrankLampard's trophy haul is just as impressive, especially as he was the talisman for Chelsea's golden era. He captained the club to its greatest ever triumph, the 2012 Champions League. For all their success at club level, the story of their international careers is a bit more complicated. For England, the Scholes-Lampard partnership never quite clicked as everyone hoped it would. It became one of the great puzzles of the golden generation. The issue was that they both wanted to operate in similar central areas. Managers struggled to find a system that could accommodate Scholes, Lampard and Steven Gerrard, all in the same midfield. Scholes, Lampard, Steven Gerrard. It was a tactical headache that was never truly solved. Paul Scholes' international career ended prematurely. He retired from England duty in 2004 at just 29 years old. He had grown frustrated at being played out of position on the left wing to make way for Lampard and Gerrard in the middle. It was a huge loss for England. FrankLampard, in contrast, had a long and distinguished career for the 3 Lions. He earned 106 caps, putting him in a very exclusive club of England Centurions. He scored 29 goals for his country, a fantastic return from midfield. So how will they be remembered? What is their lasting legacy? Paul Scholes, the quiet genius, the ultimate professional's professional. His influence is measured by praise from his peers. Xavi, Iniesta, Zidane, a legacy of technical perfection. You could dominate with your brain and your feet. The benchmark for central midfielders, FrankLampard, relentless hard work and an eye for goal, poster boy for determination, monumental influence on Chelsea. He redefined the attacking midfielder, the main goal threat. The debate will continue, and maybe that's the point. No right answer. It comes down to what you value. Subtle artist who paints the masterpiece, or the match winner who lands the decisive blow. Scholes, the conductor. Lampard, the finisher. Both geniuses. English football was lucky. Scholes versus Lampard. Who was your favourite?